I remember that in New Skeet there lived an elder named Elpidios, a holy man. He had the gift of prayer. When I came to New Skeet, we lived in great poverty, and often we didn't even have food. This elder received a small pension every month, which he and the entire brotherhood lived on. Beggars would often come to us. There are many of them on Mount Athos. The elder always gave alms to everyone. Of course, most beggars were not so poor. It was simply their profession. One such person came and said, "Elder, give me 1,000 drachmas." We all knew that this man was a fraud, so I said to the elder, "Don't give him 1,000 drachmas. He has money. His job is to beg. And here we live in great poverty. Give him less money, give him 500 drachmas." "All right, let it be 500, the elder replied. Father Elpidios gave 500 drachmas to the false beggar, and he left. After Vespers, we saw that the elder was very disturbed. He couldn't calm down at all. He told me that he felt that God had abandoned him today, and then he explained the reason. A beggar had come today and asked for 1,000 drachmas, which we didn't give him. "What do you mean, elder?" We gave him 500 drachmas, I replied. "No," said the elder. "Go and find him. Give him the remaining 500 because I cannot pray. I lost my prayer, I don't have it." So we took another 500 drachmas, went from monastery to monastery, found that monk, and gave him the requested money. Reflect on this, but sincerely. It is impossible to pray to God if we break the commandment of love. Other sins can much less interfere with our prayer. Even in the case of bodily sin, if a person repents before God and stands before Him wounded in this way, his prayer will be heard. However, when we break the commandment of love, this obstacle is impossible to overcome. In that sense, God does not allow compromises because He Himself said, "Therefore, if you are offering your gift at the altar and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First, go and be reconciled to them, then come and offer your gift." Christ did not say, if you bring a gift, prayer and so on, after committing bodily or any other sin, go and reconcile, and then come back. No, He speaks of love. He never helps the one who prays if that person has something against their neighbor. More precisely, the Lord will not help us in prayer if our neighbor has something against us. This passage from the Gospel speaks of this. It does not say, if you have something against your brother, reconcile with him, but rather, if you remember that your brother has something against you, which means if our brother is disturbed by us or if we have offended him, then we cannot pray.